there anyone who would like to read number 5 to us? Raise your digital hand if you'd like to read for us. Okay, Jada, would you read that for us?
Represent. Mr. Shea lost 3 pounds each month. He continued losing pounds in this pattern. Let Y be the total number of pounds lost. Let X be the number of months. Write an equation that shows how Y and X relate. Complete the table.
Okay, so think about this. If he's losing 3 pounds, what operation would that be? Okay, Jada's unmuted, but she said subtraction. Do you guys agree with that? Okay, so X, remember, is the month, right? Okay, so what we're going to do here is we're actually going to do X minus 3. Okay, now, have we had a subtraction equation? We have not had one yet, have we? Okay, the process is exactly the same. Okay, wait a second. Let's see. I think there's something wrong here. Oh, because I'm thinking about it backwards. Okay. I didn't pay attention while Jada was reading. Okay. Ignore what I just said. Sorry. Let's look at this and think about our magic box. Okay, so here's our magic box. A 1 is going inside, and a 3 comes out. What are my 2 options? Jalissa?
Plus times 3 or plus 2.
Okay, those are my 2 options, right? Okay, so then I look at my next row. A 2 goes in, and a 6 comes out. Is 2 times 3 6, everybody?
Mm-hmm.
I hear lots of yeses. So that's my rule, right? And I double check. Is 2 plus 3 6? No. Okay, so plus 3 does not work because it has to work for everything. Okay, so we're saying that the rule here is times 3, right? Which is 3x. So we said 1 times 3 is 3, and 2 times 3 is 6. So now we just have to fill in. So everybody, what's 3 times 3? 9, good. What's 7 times 3?
20.
And what's 9 times 3? Say it louder. I didn't hear you.
27.
27. Okay, so then here's my points. 7 and 21, and then 9 and 27. Okay? All right, so what we're going to do now is I'm going to invite you, and you are going to take these points and you're going to put them on the graph. Okay? So let me see. No, I can. Nope, that's not what I want. I want to do this. Let me see if they'll let me do it with writing. Oh man, I was afraid that was going to happen. That's all right. Let's see. Because I want you to do it on the graph anyway. So I'll just leave it like that. Okay. So let me invite you. Get over here. I'm going to stop sharing. So I am putting the whiteboard link in the chat. Go ahead and click on that. And let's get logged in. And I want you to graph number 6. I am going to give you about 5 minutes and check in with you. All right, I see Stephanie, Kamari, David, Brandon, Antoine, Elijah, Anthony, Jalen. Julissa and Isaac are in. If I did not call your name, you need to get logged into this, please. Rita, do you need help?
It doesn't show me the chat box.
Okay, so the chat doesn't show up for you at all?
No.
Okay, have you had it before?
Yes.
Okay, so what I want you to do is go ahead and go out of the class and come back in and see if it shows up. When you come back in, I'll put the link in the chat again.
Okay.
Okay, Israel, question?
Oh, I just saw everybody raising their hand, so.
Okay. Lyric, you have a question?
No, I was trying to put my hand down, but my hand's not working right now.
Okay, it's down now. All right, so I should see everyone graphing onto that graph. Don't see a whole lot of graphing happening yet, guys. David has his graphed. Brandon has his graphed. Jalen has his graphed. Stephanie has started her graphing. So has Kamari. Antoine, do you need help? There's not enough room? Try to scroll down. No. But you're graphing it onto number 6. The graph that's already there. Anthony has his, but Anthony, don't forget to draw your line to connect them. Okay, Elijah, I don't see anything yet. Julissa has started hers. Isaac is done. Good job. Israel started his points. So did Jada. Rita, it's already labeled for you there, hon. You don't have to worry about labels, just graph it. Lyric, question?
I'm getting confused.
What's confusing you?
So can't really remember is it just, so what I'm saying is,
Okay, so.
do I go over 1 and then up 3?
Yes. Remember, okay, I'm on your board, so I'm going to write. So remember up here on the table, we go over and then we go up. Okay? So when I have 1, 3, that means I go over 1 and up 3. That's not the greatest point in the world, but you see where I'm talking about?
Yes.
Okay, all right, so do that with these other ones.
Okay.
Israel, question?
It's so hard to draw. I keep messing up.
Well, just do the best you can. I know it's not the easiest. You guys don't have a pen tablet like I do, so you have to work
My
with your...
finger hurts.
Well, I'm so sorry your finger hurts. That is so sad. Maybe I should cut it off with my scissors. All right, I'm going to give you 1 minute to finish, guys, and then we're going to move on. Okay, David, I don't know what you're doing, but stop that. There's no reason for you to be doing that. And here I was about to share your graph with everybody, but now I'm not. Okay, Antoine, is it okay with you if I share your graph with everybody? Yes? Okay. All right, so let me go ahead and go back here and share, and I'm going to share Antoine's graph with everybody. All right, so what do you notice about his graph?
He did the arrow.
Okay, he did the arrow. Good.
He has 3 dots.
He has 3 dots. Good. Okay. Who else was I thinking of? Brandon, is it okay if I share yours? Okay. All right, let me get back to yours right here. Okay. What did he add to his? He added the trend, didn't he? Okay.
Yes.
Did I ask you to do that? No, but it's okay if you put that in there. Okay, so now let's talk together about number 7. Okay. Number 7 says, if Mr. Shea continues this pattern, how many pounds will he lose in 14 months? Explain how you found your answer. Okay. So if I'm looking here at the graph, okay, they're asking me about 14 months. Well, remember the X down here, it's hard to see, we can't see that label right there, but the X is my months. Okay. So do I have a 14 on my X-axis right now? I do not. Okay, so I would have to continue that out. But I don't really want to do that. Okay. But if I come up here and I put a 14 on my X, can I find my Y? What would go here? It's not a trick question. If X is 14, how do I figure out my Y for this graph and table? What was our rule? Times 3. Okay, so that means to find my Y, I have to times 3, right?
Yes.
So what's 3 times 4? 12. What's 3 times 1?
3.
Plus 1?
4.
4. So this, my Y would be 42. Okay? So when it says explain how you found your answer, how did I find my answer?
Multiply.
By multiplying. Why am I multiplying?
Because that's the rule.
Because that's the rule. Okay, so I know you guys, some of you, I can just see it. You're sitting there thinking, this is way too easy. This needs to be harder. It doesn't need to be harder. Okay? Some of you like to make things really difficult, and it doesn't need to be difficult. I promise you. Okay? So what you're going to do today is you're going to go to your quiz. This is for a grade today. Okay? So do your absolute best. It's kind of like yesterday. Okay? So you're finding the missing value. So pay attention to where the X is. Okay? Same thing for here. Same thing for number 3. Okay, on number 4, same thing, just with a different graph. And then number 5, same thing. Okay, so watch out for the X and see where the X is located, and that will tell you the value that you need to find. Are there any questions? All right, let's go ahead and get